Assalamualaikum and hi, I am Nur ala WARDAH binti AHMAD BAGIYA from BA1145D, Matric Number 2020458272. Now, I am going to explain and present case study for question 3, case 1, 2 and 3. Before we start, a bond is a fixed income instrument that represents a loan made by an investor to a borrower, typically corporate or government. A bond could be thought of as an IOU between the lender and borrower that includes the details of the loan and its payment. Bonds are used by companies, state and government to finance projects and operations. We move to case 1. Case 1 is about the manager asked to purchase 100 PAR with 20-year maturity, comes with 7% coupon rate and a 15% call premium. What is value of the bond today if current interest rate is 5% and the bond is not callable? We have identified that this bond is not callable, so it is only paid out at maturity. The issuer of a non-callable bond cannot call the bond prior to its date of maturity. And for non-callable bond or for a bond redeemed during its call protection period, the call premium is a penalty paid by the issuer to the bondholders. With the face value RM1,000, coupon paid is RM70 and interest rate 5%. We have calculated value of the bonds today is RM1,187.87. The period between pre-CP until maturity is 30 years since the bond's maturity is at 20 years and we bought the bond 7 years ago. So the end is 20 years minus 7 years. The second case is about information of the bonds issued by Kunafa Limited Company. The principal or PAR is RM3,000 and it is a callable bond. A callable bond is a bond with a fixed rate where the issuing company has the right to repay the face value of the security at the pre-agreed value before the bond's maturity. The issuer of a bond has no obligation to buy back the security. He only has the right option to call the bond before the issue. If the current market interest is at %, what maximum price I need to pay for this bond if I expect the bonds to be called after 3 years of issuance? The main reason a bond is called is a drop in interest rate. In this case, we need to find the price of the bonds after 3 years of issuance. So I have calculated the price after 3 years of issuance is RM3,812.23, the maximum amount I need to pay. Last case, case 3 is about Lazaria Venture plan to issue 100 unit of 20 years zero coupon with a face value of RM1,000. How much Lazaria Venture will get if they are initially sold each bond at 7% interest rate? A zero coupon bond, also known as an accrual bond, is a debt security that does not pay interest but instead trades at a deep discount, rendering a profit at maturity when the bond is redeemed for its full face value. I have calculated the total Lazaria Venture will get if they are initially sold each bond at 7% interest rate. The total is RM179.05.